Bastard could climb out if he really wanted to, I suppose. My grandfather's face has turned dead serious. Usually he was a very gentle person. He had raised me all on his own, after my parents had decided to drop me off at his house as a baby and drive away, never to return. 13 years he had cared for me, taught me the essential skills of life and how to provide for myself. In 13 years, I had wondered what the small bag of shiny black licorice was for, which he'd bring home every month. I'd tried one before and immediately spat it back out again, and I never saw him eat any himself. He fixed the black cylindrical candy to a sturdy length of barbed wire, piercing it with the end, like a worm on a fishing hook. You'll have to sway it back and forth. He likes himself a fight. When he starts pulling, let go immediately. Better to lose a stick and a piece of wire than my only successor. This morning he had finally told me, right after blowing out the candles and before I had a chance to tear open the present he got me. He had turned me around, put his hands on my shoulder and looked me in the eyes, and told me plain and bold, "There's a demon in a pit in our backyard. I'll show you how to feed him after breakfast." He never was one for long, unnecessary wordings. Slowly I approached the gaping hole in the grass of our backyard, until the black piece of candy was hovering just above it. There was no turning back now. Carefully, I let the wire sway back and forth, keeping my eyes strained on the circular gate to the devil's lair. Nothing happened. No ear-shattering scream, no pillar of flame, no clawed hand ripping the offering down into the abyss. For just a moment, I doubted my grandfather's story. Then I saw something rising from the pit. At first, it looked like a single, fleshy, white tendril. Then more came into view, until it looked like a cluster of seaweed, swaying in rhythm with a piece of black bait above. Suddenly it was gone. Everything. The tendrils, the offering, the wire, and even the stick, the end of which my eyes could barely follow as it flew through the air, hitting the ground, and disappeared into the hole. Then an infernal sound erupted from the cursed pit, so shrill and piercing, and equally deep and echoey, like a million steak knives scratching the insides of rusted sewer pipes. The booming roar lasted for a few seconds, maybe even minutes, in which my body was frozen still like a deer in headlights, and my brain felt as if someone was boiling it in hot acid. I stumbled backwards, a foreboding warmth spreading inside my pants. My grandfather helped me back on my feet. "Seems he's taken a liking to you."